All right, all right, all right. Hello and welcome to the show, everybody. We do not have a downtown camera today, so let's just start off by thanking my patrons, TC Hollingsworth, Boomer League, Sandra Scala, Marilyn Whalen, and Junior Sim Racing. Let's get on with the show. Hello, my name is Shane, and this is my art. In the heart of Silver City, New Mexico, where art comes to life. Discover the beauty of creativity with my stunning collection of prints. Here at Dalton Gallery, I believe art should be accessible to everyone. That's why I'm excited to introduce my exclusive collection, made here in America. With just a few taps on your phone, you can own a piece of art that speaks to you. Check us out at shanedaltongallery.com or click the banner below and take home some unique art today. Cool, cool, cool. All right, here we are. Hello. How y'all doing? Hopefully well. We have this painting. This painting I'm trying to do. This painting I'm trying to focus. How are we all doing today? Midweek, Thursday afternoon. Hopefully everyone's heading into the weekend in a proper fashion. Yes, with a good attitude and I don't know, all the blessings. All right, carpet is straight. Paint is together. So I was contemplating this whole painting again in regards to this little guy right here. How you like my new hat? A little turbo hat. All right, I don't have a turbo in my life, but that wind up, come on. All right, we're going for this shape. In all of my paintings, every painting in this art gallery is based on this shape. Some are visibly noticeable, and some you have to kind of be a creative thinker. That's a good way to put it. So, sky, let's just call it out here. This is sky. And then we got this side over here, which is this right here. And then it wraps down and under and into a spiral into infinity. We're gonna wrap down and under into a spiral into infinity. So, loosely based on all of these ideas and mathematics that is in nature, that is seen all around us, I'm just going to implement it into a landscape. Now, last week we messed down here a little bit. I'm going to leave that alone for now. We have to start brightening up the painting. This is where I watched a video of, I watched a video of this painting getting done, that gray one, and it was all pretty dark, pretty dark, pretty dark, pretty dark, pretty dark, and then bing, bang, bang. I started to just go at it. Now, that has a much closer landscape. Like most of that painting over there is just what's happening down here. All right, everything else is kind of very much distant. So, got to work that in too. Some more lights. I wasn't quite ready for this today. You know, I was in the middle of cleaning up my, the hallway, made some room, finished painting the door, the exterior door to my house. I want to lay down some tile, maybe this weekend. All right, what we could do, I don't know what to do. That's where I'm at, that's where I'm at, hey. Okay, let's figure it out. I look scared in my eyes. I'm scared. I get scared. All right, we have Papa John's plate. Perfect. Now, we need to have this bluish, oh, bluish. Great. Shadows are blue, by the way. Don't know if you noticed. Not like blue, but they're blue. It's a way to paint them. And, okay. Way too much blue on my palette right now, which is fine. So many trash cans. Just gotta find one and use it. All right. Now what I want to do is just kind of, I think, ooh, that's a good idea too. So I have this blue and white, and now I need to add a little black. I'm gonna need a gallon of that black. I'm going to Tucson, next week? Coming back Sunday. So, should be able to pick up some more paint. And I really like the pump jug of paint. It's working out. It's early on though, you know, who knows. So what I'm thinking, we need to make the sky and the ground one. One wind that pulls on the mountain and pushes on the dirt and slides it down, and a pebble in the air, you know, and light dust that travels up with a wind. And so all the things that we really just don't see but are just constantly happening is what I'm going to, I guess, my whole mission in painting. I don't know. I don't want to lock that in. So what I need is a blue and a black and a white. Same blue as the sky. Let's try it. It's pretty dark. Which is actually pretty okay for the there we go. Then we just connect it all. Everyone's gonna be super stoked. So I normally have you guys zoomed in, but you're just gonna have to chill today, right now, because until I get a camera person, that would make it more exciting though, wouldn't it? Lighten it up. Hit it right next to it. So it's a pretty dark, light color, but it's the lightest in the area, so let's start there. Ooh, yeah. Nice. It's a good start. This kind of gray. What are we all getting into anyway? Just kind of jumped in today and started painting. Didn't really say hello too much, usually, you know. But today, I had to get in here and had to just start pushing for it. But now, what's the plan for the weekend, folks? Ooh, that's a nice color. That's all you want. Beautiful. Basically, just bringing in some light values so we can bring the balance together. And when I pull the sky and this together, we can use some of the same gray that we have down here that we're using right now, because it'll be a nice bottom for a cloud or just trying to find areas where the reflection will be most grand. If I can pull that off, then I have fooled myself. So I'd like to figure out a way to make this channel exciting. Like, should we start racing cars? I'm just kidding. Today we're going to be taking apart my 2003 Toyota Tacoma's engine. You know, no, I think that's super dangerous because I don't know what I'm doing. I only know art. But, just kidding on that, but I'd like to make this channel a little more, you know, just, and I think what I have to do is really edit some videos out, and people always ask me, you got to be on Instagram and TikTok, and I just can't do it, man. My time is more precious than even, if it's not automatic, I'm not doing it, you know? There is a program I use for my shorts that makes it automatic, but 2 channels. What a problem. So right now I just kind of use it for the gaming channel. Which is probably stupid. I should really focus on this channel. I guess one thing that helps is that I've already made it, like in regards to painting. I have an art gallery. I'm sitting here right now. I'm painting. If you guys weren't here, guess where I'd be? Sitting here right now, painting. So in that regard, I've made it. I don't make money at this, whatever. But doing the thing I'm, doing, I'm doing it. So, yay. I was going somewhere really important with that. I made it. I'm not worried about my YouTube channel. That's really what it comes down to. YouTube is secondary to the actual act. So that's cool. But you know what I love watching? Cletus McFarlane. I mean, this is a Cletus hat. I love watching his channel. There's something about his channel that's really appealing, and it's a second camera person. So there's a camera person. He's never having to deal with that, which is huge, by the way. Setting up cameras, putting down cameras, being ready, talking to nobody. If you're talking to somebody who's standing there, it's a little more natural too. Being able to zoom into where you need to zoom in without having to stop and make edits and cuts and all this stuff. You know what I mean? So there's so many potential benefits to it. However, don't have it. I can get that out of my mind right now. I don't have that. So what I do have is my ability to paint. And that's where I'm kind of at right now, is that, you know what? I'm just going to paint. Because if I keep painting, and these keep selling, it keeps motivating me. Yes. So, in a way, it's the YouTube, I'm like, whatever, dude. I think it would be super beneficial because the monetization of art channels versus like a gaming channel, vastly different. And maybe not anymore as much as a few years ago. But they were really trying to promote the use or the idea of educational channels versus gaming, because everyone games, even I. That hold your breath moment was brought to you by Ryson. Hang on a second. There we go. Right now it's going to look a little odd, but I think that's just because there are different, it's just so striking right now. And maybe you guys can't even tell at all. Just got to put a little here, put a little there. It's just a little blue. It's a little this, little that. It's a little, just a little touch of loving.
Laura D.E.Z.R.
Which is what you want, you know?
Said, I don't watch gaming on YouTube.
Laura.
I use Twitch for that.
What's up? Yeah, I used to stream on Twitch as well as YouTube for my gaming channel. Heck, even from my art channel. But then it just became sales, so I don't know. I just rather not. How you doing today, Laura? Welcome to the show. reason why that should just be out of my hands. All that promotion, you know. Once you start making money, then people are like, hey, I'll help you. But until then, you gotta have some real good friends. Just like with my smoke shop, people just want a paycheck, and they want a cool place to work too. That's a benefit. But the paycheck is the only real thing. They don't have the same love they had as I had for the store, you know. I knew that. Hope you're enjoying your day. Yesterday I talked to a lady who said I had an interesting take. And I was like, oh yeah, the line where, and she goes, no, you have an interesting take on it. And it really kind of threw me, because I never really thought of the framing of the suggestion of the painting, or where do I bring you through it? For me, again, my babies, I'm looking at the distance. I'm looking way out here in the background. All of this is just extra. To people who come in here, they just look at all this. And maybe that's just an interesting point of early, you know, like, oh, wow. And then you can kind of step back and kind of enjoy it, maybe?
Laura DEZArt
I don't know.
said, it's all about networking and spending time and effort in others' streams. Build a community and friends.
Oh, see, that's,
They
yes.
follow, you stream, etc. But
Yeah.
if that time isn't available, not gonna work.
Yeah, I can't. Here's what I noticed about people who are successful. I have a friend, TJC Gaming. When he's playing video game, when he's racing, I'm enjoying his stream. He's got 20 some odd people in there. It's a blast to see a guy in Scotland just fucking get mad, get happy, get all of the emotions that he goes through while hosting races. It's a very stressful component. So it's a fun show, right? That's one thing I watch. I watch Cletus McFarlane. I watch maybe some Skankfest stuff, maybe some Story Wars. There are some weekly shows that I pull out. Grind Hard Plumbing. Whenever these people pull out these once a week shows, I'm kind of show up. But that's like it. Other than that, I'm working. And then I realized while watching people who are on podcasts or whatever, these famous people who are out there doing it, they don't watch anything because they're always busy doing it. Whatever it is, they're busy doing it. So I think that's the most important for me, that I don't even watch other artists. I tried. Last year I was pushing, but it's like, oh, I can't as an artist, you understand? I have to, unless they're sitting there doing this, which is nothing, then it's more of a podcast, more of a thing. I'd like to get another person here to have a speech with, have a talk with. I do watch, okay, that's so inappropriate. I'm lying, I guess. I watch Mural Joe. He has a Saturday show. But I watch him to kind of like, I'm from Arizona, he's from Arizona. There's all these ties there. I thought he was somebody else, and he's not that person. There's another artist named Joe. So it's kind of funny. And but I think I pick apart most of their shows. Like, okay, so I'm like, what does he have? And it's another person that he's just hanging with, talking with. What does Cletus have? You know, it's excitement, it's racing. I don't do any of that, right? But what do I enjoy from it is the ease with the camera, or even Squirrel, his cameraman, who's, you know, a friend of his, and it just works because he's just hanging out, including us as guests, I guess. So that's a nice thing. So I try to watch these things as study, and yet I keep showing up and just painting. Man, I'm lazy. And yes, to get out there and to do social media and show up and be like, hi, you know, I want to do a video of my day to kind of wrap my head around my day and give you all a little insight of my day. Because it's pretty nuts, really, and it's like consistent, you know? So there's no time free. I mean, all of my time is free. That's beautiful too, right? I don't get paid. It's free time. All my time is free. So that eases up that. But holy mackerel. Get up, and it's 9 a.m. Not bad, right? Get up at 9. Wake up daily. 9 a.m., 8:30. Just right around there. Maybe sometimes 7:30. What's the first thing I do? Go to the bathroom, of course. Everyone's doing it. Start doing dishes. I do dishes to kind of wake me up. The water feels good. The only thing that annoys me is the sound of my sink. It's very sharp, and the older I get, the sharper the sounds are. So while I'm washing dishes, I start to get the coffee ready. Boom. Because that's all part of it. I got to clean the pot from yesterday because I'm lazy. I won't clean my pot for the next day. So, you know, it's all part of my morning routine. Coffee is getting made. This is where I sit down and have a little chill time. Little, you know, morning coffee with Matt's Off-Road. I love Matt's Off-Road. I'm liking it less and less nowadays. He's kind of giving it to his kids, which is great and cool, but you know, there's a certain thing about people you watch, and then when it transfers into something else, you're like, oh, that's just different. Fine, it's fine. They still do fun things. So it's like my morning coffee with Matt's Off-Road, which is kind of cool, right? And then I want a cigarette, so I'm like, oh, I can't have a cigarette. So I go take a walk. Take a walk in Silver City, New Mexico. And I used to be all like, man, there's trash everywhere. So now I bring a bucket and I pick up trash instead of smoking. Yeah? So then, it's like 11. I could do, I've been doing things around here. I mess with the door for an hour. Right, from 11 to noon, because I open my gallery at noon, so I have to be here at noon. My gallery is open noon to 5. Not bad, right? So I work around the house. Whatever the project is, there's some time for me to do it. Noon to 5, I am sitting here talking to people who come in. As you can see, no one hardly comes in, but sometimes they do. So that's till 5. Through that time, I'll snack and I'll clean and I'll do other things, like, because there's nothing going on here. If I'm not painting with you guys, I'll organize some things. I'll do a project. Oh, you want to see a cool little project I'm doing right now? You're gonna love it. So on the door outside, I took apart all the door handles, these old school door handles. I took some, actually, that's looking pretty good now. I took some derusted it. So basically, I'm gonna paint it. There's the beginning of it. I know you guys can't see it, but it's gonna be cool. So just a little fun project for my back door, right? So I got all these little things I can do throughout the day. 5 o'clock ends, close up the shop, right? Every day, except for Mondays and Tuesdays, I'm my day off. 5 o'clock, close up the shop. I'm like, okay, now it's time to eat. So now I gotta cook. And I spend 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock figuring out and cooking what I wanna eat. 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock, I eat. And that's obviously it's 6 to 6:30 or whatever, right? And I might even watch something during when I'm eating. So more screen time during when I'm eating, right? So far, we got some screen time in the morning and screen time in the evening, all right? Then I take a nap. Happens every night. After dinner, I'm like, cool. I'm gonna go lay down I set my alarm just in case I miss it, because I stream at 8:15 p.m. every night. So I just take a nap to kind of gather my wits about me. If I don't nap, I just lay there and meditate and breathe, you know? That's really what it's all about. It's kind of just washing away the day's things, because this is my everyday routine and I don't want to get broken down on this, you know, mentally or physically or just sick or whatever. So every day I take a little, it's probably like 35 to an hour where I just breathe or sleep. And then I get up at 7:15, 7:09, 7:15. If it's a late one, it's like 7:30. So I just have like a 20 to 40 minute nap. And then I get up, wash my face, brush my teeth, what's left of them. I shake it all off. Sometimes I'll take a walk, because the town's so beautiful where I live. You guys have seen it. Well, it's not there now, but it's just so nice. People are nice. So I'll walk around, come back, sit down. 8:15 p.m. is when I hit stream for video gaming, which me and Bearded and I, he's in Tucson, I'm here, and we play for 4 or 5 hours every night. And we build and we create and we have fun doing that. And then I go to bed and start it all over the next day. There's obviously another hour of like YouTube probably at the end of that. And then I go to bed, start it again. Boom, boom, boom. Every day, in and out. So all that, you know, I mean, I gotta edit videos. This is where I'm trying to fit in. I'm trying to fit in like editing videos, doing things like that. That's crazy. Because now, you know, I work it out to, okay, well, I'm off Tuesdays. I'm off Mondays, you know. So then the other day, I'm like thinking about all my little projects and how I'd like to videotape them or digitally record them so that I could upload them to YouTube and stuff. And it's so difficult. I need to have folders, way more folders than I have, by the way. That's my everyday. I could make a video about it. I'm sorry I don't wash my face in a bowl of ice. Apply my steroid cream. Sorry. What is this way back over here, by the way? A little dark. Let's brighten that up before we go on. Rainbow. It's all you want. People don't even know they're looking at rainbows when they're looking at my paintings. And it's the most subtle thing in the world. She's a rainbow. Just gotta chill. That's probably one of my favorite paintings lately. Zoom you guys in. Give you a little bit. It's a full-on freaking rainbow. A rainbow of brown. Look at it. Look at it. There, tightened up the zoom. Hopefully it stays. Where's this tunage at? I promised everyone music, drama. And then it just stops. I don't get this. Thank God TC's coming out, because this whole computer shit, excuse my French, it's all gotta stop. You think we're just I don't know. As a human species, what are we doing? I'm painting. That's what I'm doing. And I hope it's enjoyable for you all. I thank you all for being here. Came into this world with nothing. We're going to be leaving with nothing. In 100 years, nothing matters. It's a beautiful moment, a beautiful time. I hope you find something that's so fruitful. And if you're looking for something that's so fruitful, that's awesome. What an ability. I'm inspired. That is a rainbow of brown. It's so crazy to me. I see everything. I'm gonna have to take it easy today. Today it's just we're just painting. That's it. No, not too much stress. We live in the life. It's my show. I'm gonna be taking breaks. I hope you guys take breaks. I hope you all drink a lot of water. I walked over to Diane's today, Diane's Bakery, and they made the best cranberry walnut scones today. Wow. Honk your horn, buddy. We all really give a shit. Excuse my French, I'm sorry. I know it's hardly a bad word, but I'm just trying to be a better person, whatever that means. I curse like a sailor at night, but that stream's different. It's late. So what? So what if I try to be better during the day? The perfect amount of, sugar. Probably a little sweet for most, but whatever. I don't mind. I don't mind. I'm just adding this blue-gray into it. That's all that's happening. We're slow. It's like a sunrise happening, You can't just have the sun come up. You got to have it slowly move the ground. Heat up that, and then heat up that, and then heat up that. If everything heated up at the same time, it would pop. And that's why the sunset's slow. Oh, I'm so stupid. A rainbow. Bro, I'm trying to work in, like, do I pull in that green now? Or do I pull in more, I think more of the blue over here? It just has to be a thicker push so it shows that it's closer. We use a lot of variables to show depth in these paintings. I say we like there's a circus of people inside of my brain, but I'm including you guys. I appreciate you all for showing up. I hope you're all subscribed. I'm trying to reach 500 by end of the year. It'd have to be one big push to make that happen. But you don't know until you know. So it looks like this is all closer. Interesting. All right, so what is happening here? We have a dimension here where these bushes and trees are. Well, then we have this here, which is like 30 feet, no, 50 feet back. So there's a little valley of whatever there, something close, it's close. But then we got this comes down here. Where is it? Probably right around the same area. Oh, there it is. Comes right there. That is a bigger mountain, a bigger hill. For those of you who live near mountains, you're like, hill. This 200 yards from us, maybe. I don't even know. Maybe this is further than I think. But you see the succession here, and then they got this cliff one way over here. Actually, there's even one before it This is like one of those things where you're on those hiking adventures. You ever been on a hiking adventure where you're like, we're almost there. I can see the apex. And then you hit that apex and lo and behold, another apex, another hill. And you're like, okay, it's after this hill. And then lo and behold, another, and you can't imagine that this is what has created that scene that you were looking at way back there when you saw the finish. But that's how it works, man. Let's go. What are we doing? I'm just trying to really figure out what I'm doing and sharing it with you vocally. Because this painting's never been done. These paintings have never been done. This painting, these paintings, and any painting. No paintings exist. Wait, what? It's been a long day already, people. I think I'm gonna go use the restroom. I will not take you with me. Lucky you. Taking it easy, people. Let's go. It's just, it might even rain here today. I don't know what's going on. I love this year's weather. Can I just say that? Can we be hip to the weather? People find a lot to complain about. Let me tell you, I don't think there's much to complain about. How you doing, boss? Excellent. Dude.
Laura D. Z. Art said, The other day it was over 90°F and then it got chilly and rainy with wind overnight. It's now 46°F and we have a risk of frost overnight. Laura DEZ Art said, "We have wild swings." TJC Gaming. Set. Oh baby baby, it's dab time. TJC Gaming. Set. 1 1 1 1 1. TJC Gaming. Set. Looking good space.
What up, dude?
TJC
I'm still here.
Set. And the
I just wanted to say hi.
painting set.
Yeah, I have a little YouTube show. I live stream it twice a week.
Jerry Tulit said, "Hello, Governor. How we doing this fine
Jerry.
afternoon?"
Welcome, man. Doing well, thank you. Happy to see you. Thanks for joining.
What do these sell for?
The prints, they're all different sizes. So the small ones that you see up on top are 15, 16 bucks. Yep, that size. And then it works to like 30 bucks and 60 bucks, and they all range.
Yeah, they're really interesting.
Yeah, thank you. I get them done in Tucson at Reproductions Incorporated. I found him I went through Texas, Colorado, Utah, California. Couldn't find a printer to really work with me, and luckily I found him in Tucson.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think so. Because it's hard, my art is kind of hard. It has weird colors and it's hard to capture, I guess. So, but yeah, I got all kinds of different sizes. I got a little website where you can order sizes and get them mailed all over the planet. Pretty soon I'm thinking jigsaw puzzles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're a marketer. See, my husband's an artist. He's in assisted living and he can't do it anymore. But he used to show at the Seaboat and at Sterling Fine Arts before when they had a physical presence.
Uh-huh.
Sterling Fine Arts still has an online presence, but he just can't do it anymore. You know, he's
Oh.
lost his abilities. But
Sorry.
so this one would be what?
Okay, what are we looking at? Okay, that is, well, let's find, see, I have great ideas for marketing, but when it comes to putting my good foot forward, it really is a hit or miss idea. So I'm gonna find that tube over here, and then we'll see what kind of sizes we have in that. I believe it's Blue Desert. Let me just double check.
Well, they've been in Tucson for 3 years so he could get cured from his cancer.
Oh.
All the problems that have on hospice. So.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But we came back here because we lived here for 14 years and we loved it here.
Yeah, what a, I mean, beautiful.
Tucson is just, I think I spent my whole life
Talk to
starting
me.
in a small town, going to a large town, moving back to a small town.
Uh-huh.
So here I am back in a small town.
Blue Desert is what it's called. I have a 4x12 for 15, like I say. And then it looks like I'm gonna have to order some more. How dare I sell out of all my prints? That's crazy. I mean, it's okay. It is kind of cool, but I sometimes don't believe it.
So this one up here, this is the 4x12, the small one on top, right?
Yeah.
And so what's the price of the larger one? You didn't give me price, did you?
8 by 20, so I guess I could look, it's all by the inch, so I can find another one that's 8 by 20. 48.
Oh, you don't have them right now available.
That is correct. I apologize profusely. I can give that one to you at a discount.
For what?
You have cash?
Yeah. My husband's in Millie's assisted living and he loves saguaros.
Oh, this one.
That's the only thing about Tucson he misses because he hates the traffic.
30 bucks.
So
I'm gonna dust it off.
it's got to be big enough for him to see. So,
Well, I certainly am happy. Now, the issue will be framing.
no, right now. I know. Don't be off put by that.
You're good.
Back there.
You're good. You know. I sold a print and the lady's like, man, I should have just bought the original. Because when she got it framed, it was $600. And I was like, oh my God, are you kidding me? That's where we're at these days, $600? Because I was thinking $3, but it's 2025. That's 1990s prices. And but if you know people and if you have stuff, that's good. And pretty soon I'll have everything I need to do it here in house. Kind of.
That's good.
I want to do some recycled wood from here in town. I got a good collection, and yeah, I think it is good. I think it'll be. And I appreciate you.
Yeah, well, I believe in supporting local artists. My husband has always been one, you know, and he's from the St. Paul area and
That's beautiful.
yeah, Minnesota. So
Well, this is the most unique artwork in the world.
I like what you
So how
do.
about that?
I like what you do.
Let me get, yeah, I got you. Hang on, one sec. Yeah.
These are cool too.
Oh, thank you.
Can I? Is
20 for
this
you.
one?
Yep.
Well, that's that one thing. Yeah. That's the other print I just saw. If I decide to get one, what do these cost?
For you,
Well, for me.
$10. Because I'm kind of giving them away.
Yeah.
Here's the problem. I'm going to give you, that's usually where it all stems from, is that these aren't Starbucks cups, which is what I was like, I want this because I got a Starbucks cup.
Right.
They have a monopoly on all the good cups. Go figure. I can't find a good cup for the life of me. These are the best cups I found. I still don't like them. Don't wash them in the washing machine.
Go into Otter's Choice. Oh,
Does
you
she
can't
have
put
good
your-
stuff?
You can't put your artwork in.
See?
But I got one for my husband because it's smaller.
Yeah.
It had a glass straw, but then of course everything always falls off a tray in assisted living. So the glass straw broke and I put a metal straw in. Oh, somebody replaced the nice rainbow metal straw with a friggin' plastic one.
No.
Nowhere to be found.
No. They just took it? My goodness.
Unless they went like this and threw it, but like. You
But then it would
feel- you
ta-ting and
feel
yeah.
it. I mean.
Those are weapons, metal straws. That's it. No, you gave me
I
the
gave
money.
30. And
You gave me
20.
Yep, you gave me 50. I gave you 20.
Yep, and you said this was 30.
30. Oh, you wanted to buy that cup.
Yeah.
You're so kind. All right, hang on. So yeah, it's basically, I paid $8 for the cups, so
Where's your card? This is somebody else's.
yeah, it is here.
Dalton, right?
Shane Dalton.
Shane Dalton.
Here is,
Well, I admire
My
your
mug.
artwork. I'm not easily impressed because my
Oh.
husband's really good.
thank you.
And yeah.
Well, you know what? What's cool about my art? It doesn't look like anybody else's. So it can be impressive in that regard.
Yeah.
Just that it's its own thing. And
I mean, I looked harder. I'm like, well, you didn't put it everywhere, but you put it here.
I'm working on this painting. This is the brush I'm using. And this painting's probably 30% done.
Okay. This is just the background. This is one of my husband's abstract expressions.
Oh yeah, nice. Very nice.
Anyway.
That's very cool. This is my abstract version of alligator juniper.
Oh, nice.
And I can even show you. I'm so proud of this because I go on Mondays. I try to get out and like see New Mexico. Look at this beauty.
Oh my God.
Isn't that something?
That's not alligator juniper. Is it? I've never seen.
It had well, those cubes are that and that. Just the biggest, oldest tree I've ever seen in my life. I was like, my goodness, old man, what are you doing out here? Took a picture with him, had lunch with him, and then painted him. It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much. Okay, Ruth, thank you. Nice talking with you. All right, folks. Hey, we made a sale. Yay, sale. Yay, sale. My goodness. Got to talk to a fellow artist here in town for a little while ago. That's where I was. I apologize. Jerry Too Lit, I appreciate you being here. Thank you. Hopefully you're doing well. We just sold one of my cups and a painting, a print, not a painting. That'd be wild. All right, before we get started, I know, don't worry about it, folks. This isn't your regular kind of YouTube channel. Bunch of flashing lights and stuff. Let me get my cup of drinkage. Man, my house is nicely clean. You ever just do that every now and again? Just organize your hallways. Probably could do a dab. That seems like a thing to do. Probably could shut the door. My door weighs 160 pounds. So people literally push on the door to try to open it and then it doesn't budge. So they walk away thinking I'm closed and it's not. And we're back. Know what I'm saying? Breathe deep.
Boomer League. Said,
Boomer.
I used to make my kids clean windowsills when grounded.
You did. Oh my goodness. That was a cough. Don't know why. Oh, because I said cleaned house. Nice. I was like trying to figure out where that came from. I'll be going to Mexico next week. So I have guests coming.
Boomer League. Said, pretty sure it's the only time they got cleaned.
Sometimes I travel in my head to different times in my life, as maybe we all do. But sometimes I am doing wood soap in the living room in Hemet, one of those little tables. And that's where I kind of am sometimes. I think that might have been one of those moments. I don't know why, I don't remember the moment, obviously, but I remember just the visual context of it all. So it may be one of those moments where I learned how to practice chilling out, having to do something, you know, just having to do it.
Boomer League. Set. Bingo. Wish you very happy Rocky Point adventures.
Thank you. Slowly bringing out the color. Interesting. Just putting the light color in front and the darker color of blue behind tilted that whole cliff side up. Like that. It's pretty crazy. But I will, I'm sure, put more color. Bling bling. Some sticky paint, man. Well, nice. That lady just paid for the gasoline to get to Mexico. Sweet. Yes, this is good. We're just bringing out the color. Just need it lighter and lighter and lighter. I am going to have to go over areas. To use some of this on the tree, but I'm going to have to change it in order to do that. So I want to keep it in the blue realm right now. So I can just keep it on the landscape behind. And what I'll do with the tree is we'll use the same 3 colors, but we'll bring the warmer green in and highlight it with that. So it'll be a blue-green, and it should be pretty good. Trying to get this cliff right here, this little mountain edge, just to pop. Make it a little bit brighter. Clean brush. Okay, there's a little mess going on there. It'll take one perfect color to come in and whoosh, and I'll bet you it's going to be the warmer of the two, but we'll work on that in a second. Just trying to incorporate it near the other colors we put on a minute ago. Sticky paint, I tell you what. Don't know what that's all about. Okay. Okay, let's slide it over. Just get up here. Bring it back a little bit darker so it's not too shocking. covering up mistakes, as usual. Let's add a little blue. Splash of white. It's going to be an interesting move, I think. I gotta work that out back there. So I'm not going to really mess with that right now. Let's just focus on what is making sense. The things in front. Thank you all for being here today. I appreciate it. I'm surprised more people don't want to chill out from the excess of the world, but there's not a lot going on here, I suppose. Once you see it, you're like, okay, cool. I try to think of it like what I would be interested in watching. Matters what kind of hangover I had, I suppose. Sometimes, you know, you'll just watch something because it's soothing. Don't even know why. But I've learned a lot about AI, or I've learned nothing about AI. That might also be the thing. Okay, I think I can break away from this blue. What I've done, what we've done today, and we're only focused over here because of this shell. I'm putting a lot of energy into this spot here. But, so today, we've pretty much put blue in all over this. There's a blue kind of tinge, hint of color. Maybe you can see it, maybe not. Don't know. But now what we need to do is bring in something into that blue. Now, earlier I had said we should paint the green of the trees with some regular old green. So let's do that. Since we have the blue, now we got a spot of green. Hello, love. And what we're going to want to do is pull light in both sides. This will be the inside of this tree, the inside of this tree. So the light is being reflected through the canyons up. Yeah, up. So we have our blue-gray. Just going to mix it with some green and white. See what we get. I'm just going to flood this little area with a lot of paint. And we don't, I don't mind a darker green to start with, but this is a highlight, so I suppose lighter would be better. And then you gotta make sure it's not too green, not too light, not too blue, not too black. Let's give her a shot. Let's go a little more green. Oh, I like it though. It's so mild. I'm gonna go a little stronger green. It's all fine because I can just pull in this color. Pretty nice. Add some white. Mix it all in. Definitely a greener blue. So mild, people. At first, it might even look the same. Or maybe not. Of course, there will be even a brighter color. Breathe deep. I think what is remarkable about these simple paintings that they are so unique in design and structure and that when they are sitting in the Louvre, you all will be able to say, I was there when. And perhaps, I think Boomer, you said it last time, that all the painters inside the Louvre are dead. Well, so much is different in the world. Maybe, just maybe, I could be the first ever alive painter who is in the Louvre, huh? Not with that accent, I can't. They're not gonna let me. They're gonna be like, you made fun of us. And I say, true. The simplicity of these paintings and the interest and where the light comes from, I think, and all of these weird things that make the paintings unique. You know, you ever look at art and you go, man, that's not good. Why is that in a museum? This is going to be one of those situations where people will look at it and be like, oh, I see, there's lines. But they're not going to, you know, unless you're a historian of art, you're not going to know why it's there. It's just some dude scribbling. But actually, What's your favorite? You know, I was trying to, everyone came to mind. Jimi Hendrix, Phil Collins, Eric Clapton, all these signature sounding musicians came to my mind when I was sitting there thinking. It's like that, but with painting.
The Smelly Hippie said, absolutely incredible.
What's up, Smelly Hippie? Welcome, dude. Appreciate you.
The Smelly Hippie said, hope you a good dude, Scissor.
I'm good, dude. Scissor. Highlighting some trees, added some greens. Hope you are well. Thank you for joining. Good racing today. I was watching TJ's channel. So this is a soft light that brings light throughout the tree. We haven't quite gotten to the highlight part. Still on the soft light kick. There's too much reflection on this painting. Ooh, just a nice little, just a little something right there. See, as it dries, it just becomes part of it, and that's what I really want. This is a sunrise moment or a sunset moment. These are those, the light changes ever so slightly, or maybe it's just midday moment where the light changes ever so slightly. If we have the patience to sit and watch grass grow, you will see what I am saying. Ain't nobody got time for that. Just pulling in the blue-green, soft. Just kind of pulling up one branch at a time. We can then add to the branch next to it, or you know. This tree is much more blue. Breathe deep, the gathering gloom. Watch lights fade from every room. Okay, we have one more tree over here. There we go. You guys can barely see it. Can you barely see it? Hope everyone's getting ready for the weekend. I hope you're gonna have a good one. Trying to find the source of the light. That hold your breath moment was brought to you by Duracell. Freaking batteries, huh? Okay, that sucked. I don't know what I did there, but it's wrong, okay? But you know what's probably good about it is that I throw in such a color that's bananas at the moment, and it just needs to be tidied up with a tertiary kind of color that I can bring in from Belvedere or something, you know. So we can do it. Hey everybody, we're gonna do it, okay? Hey everybody. Hey everybody. Welcome to the show. Trying to hit 500 subscribers by the end of the year. Hey everybody. This guy's fiddling on the piano. You know, fiddling? That's what he sounds like he's doing to me. Okay, bushes, cool. Let's go over here to these trees. Here. Pop in a little bit of blue. Blue-green. So. What's up, everybody? Hey, everybody. McFarlane Racing. Get it. So what do you guys think? Jigsaw puzzles? I'm making emails with this company in Wisconsin, and they make jigsaw puzzles. So I'm thinking of getting some paintings done as a jigsaw puzzle, huh? You make a jigsaw puzzle. You know, this way, when all the electricity goes out, you'll have something to do. Was that too much? All right. You can do the puzzle before the electricity, before the grid goes out. Come on, man. I should have candles and puzzles. That's what I sell. I think these paintings would make good puzzles because they're so dang confusing with all their lines. You know what I mean? Oh, that's a good color. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. Hey everybody, I like it. Do you like it? Welcome. This is definitely a different tree, but it has the same makeup. Yes, mostly water. Speaking of mostly water, it might rain. It looks like rain. It sounds like rain. We got the rustling of the trees. You guys have rustling trees where you're from? These trees rustle. All right, that is a yellowish, there's two of them, little guys sitting over here. Same, probably the same birds, you know, probably a couple birds 35 years ago sat on that ledge, pooped. They were in love, those birds. They've long since died, those birds. Whoops, where's the trees, people say. Stories of birds and no trees. So yeah, the birds, see, here's how we are all one. The birds ate the seeds. 35 years ago, they sat here as a couple, having a good conversation about where they're gonna go eat and stuff like that, whatever they're doing. They pooped out their little seeds, flew away, went to dinner, did their thing, because they're birds. Trees. Now this one does look further away from this one, which does, you know, deal with the height problem. Maybe this bird was aggressive with the other bird, and the other bird was like, hey, stay away, you know, and maybe ran around the corner or something. There's a story there somewhere. Well, that's how those trees got there, you know. I wish I knew what kind of trees they were. What are we looking at here? We got the highlight blue, just a blanket of blue, and this is all just the foreground blue, by the way. I didn't even encourage putting it way down here in the distance. I think that blue is going to be more akin to this sky blue. This is a green that I've made. I just have to make another blue. Got to deal with those bushes. I don't like those things. And I guess the other day I put this stuff up here because I didn't, oh, you can't even see it. I'm pointing at my QR code. This greenery, I'm not sure if I like that either. I haven't really messed with this. So back to the conch. Well, this isn't a conch shell. This is a nautilus shell. Yeah. It's a snail, all right. I'm following rules, my rules that I've decreed. Just got to deal with these. So there's a whole group of trees that need to be up here with those trees. And sometimes you just got to sit back and look at it. I've been looking at all the foliage here and around New Mexico where I live, and it kind of, like if I were to, I can't poke you guys out the window, but if we were to look up on that hill right there, so that hill to me is what, 150, 200 yards, say. And when I look at that hill, I can see the green, I can see the grasses, and I can see individual bushes. These bushes that we have here are like 10 feet. I mean, they could be up to 15, 20 feet wide. They're like small trees. Pinions, you know. 6,000 feet, New Mexico. But then, if I pull away, right, and this is where this comes in, this is a pulled away version. We're up here at 9,000 feet, maybe, yeah, right around there. We're sitting in a canyon and we're looking down. We could be looking towards Lake Roberts even. I mean, we drove through a point. I don't think roads go through this exact thing. You'd have to hike there and sit, but you could see this, where you're up here with the pines and all of this, and then you're looking down at about 6,000 so we're looking down 3,000 feet to the distance, yeah, in elevation. Now, distances of mountain ranges is all, like I said before, oh, you get to the next ridge and you're like, oh, we're here, no, next one, and then you got to keep going, keep going, keep going. It's the hiking thing. So here's what I'm gonna do. I think we're gonna come back Saturday. Actually, Saturday I gotta go pick up tea. So we'll see what happens. We're gonna do the sky. Next show we're doing the sky. Trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of the month, the end of the year, pardon me, which is a couple months away. So if you're new here, feel free. Thank you everyone for hanging out. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for chilling with me. I hope you like the painting. We'll get there. We will get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. Or we'll get there. Maybe we'll get there. There's my new grid wall for my new store. That's going to be set up inside this store. That'll be fun. And we'll do the big painting over that way. So until next time we see each other, I really appreciate you all for showing up, hanging out with me tonight. Today, having a blast. Oh, look. Oh, I thought that was the map. I thought they were bringing in downtown again. They're not bringing in the downtowns. That's all right, though. Nope. Well, let's thank my patrons.
Squirrel's World.
TC Hollingsworth, Boomer League, Sandra Scala, Marilyn Whalen, and Junior Sim Racing. I appreciate everyone. Squirrel's World, thanks for being here. Sorry, you just hit me at the end, man.
This is my...
How are you?
Little sparkles.
We did some good painting today. I hope you, maybe if you rewatch it, just put it at twice the speed so you can watch it, and it's kind of fun that way. Anyway, have a good night. Thank you for being here. Thanks for the likes. See you guys next time.